All right, I am standing outside of 4405 Federal Ave. And you know what? I'm gonna show you a new build house in Everett, okay? Let's take a look at this home. And you know, I want to start on the outside because here's the thing. It's low maintenance, okay? Low maintenance yard, not any mowing, it's great. All right, so allow me to orient you a little bit to where we are. So if you head, let me actually, no, I could probably point it out. So if you're at the street up here and you go this way, you're heading right over to Forest Park, okay? Forest Park is pretty amazing. It's an incredible park. It's got walking paths. It's got a playground. You know, it's a pretty amazing place to be. And then if you kind of head this way, you can kind of head into downtown. Like, here's the way that I would go, okay? I would just go back out this way towards Forest Park, and I would head right on down what is kind of like 41st. I would just go down 41st, and right down there's like a Safeway. There's a Safeway with a gas station. There's a gas station on the corner, and it also basically takes you like right into the, I guess that you would kind of consider the very edge of downtown Everett. And so you're really almost like, it's like, I love this location because you're kind of close. You're like close to downtown, but you're not in downtown. You're really close to Forest Park, so you kind of get like that kind of park-like feel. And it's lovely. I mean, it's kind of like the best of both worlds. You know, you're not really like feeling like you're in the city per se, okay? But you're very close to the city, all right? And you know, it's lovely. One of the neighbors came over. She's lived here for a long time. Great area, you know. I mean, this happens a lot in Everett. You know, I think that's one of the issues. Like wherever you end up, like the people are always so good. All right. So up above, up that way, is Federal Ave. So you kind of come down here, and it puts you. Oh, and there's two of these available, BT Dubs. Just in case you were wondering. 4407 is also still available, but we're gonna walk through 4405. Okay, here's the house. Really good pricing on these, okay? They are 3 bedrooms, 1 3/4 bath. I like the design, architectural design. They don't look identical. You've got a 2-car garage there with plenty of parking. So you could do 4 cars here. And I think that that's a plus. Okay. It's a beautiful sunny day. So this house gets a lot of sunlight, which is amazing. You know, we live in the Pacific Northwest, and man, I think we value those sunny days. So you do have nice hardy plank siding here. Everything looks really good. It's a brand new build. I mean, what else would you expect? It's a very cute deck. You've got these nice LED lights. I think this is a nice touch, this like really beautiful like tongue and groove on the little overhang for the porch. And so we're gonna walk inside the house now. So the really cool thing about this house is it has essentially like a lower level primary suite. And I think that this ends up being like probably, okay, like the view from this, okay, and that it's lower level becomes amazing. So this could be an office. This could be, you know, it's a cute little space, all right? Lower level. There's your really nicely tiled shower. And, you know, here's the thing about this. They did the tile right. You know, they used Schluter, okay? I mean, I think it's a glass door. So, you know, they didn't, like, skimp on the finishes. And look at how good, like, look at that corner right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, they did a really good job, all right? Like, the tile work looks great. It has a glass door. I mean, just a real high quality on the materials. I really, really love the black. You know, it's really in style now. The black and the white, it's really, really nice. It is not like a super luxury sink, but the sink is here. You would have space to add like a little stand if you want it here. But yeah, this could very easily be like a little guest room. And yeah, you look out. I mean, you can see those mountains, right? I am not, you know, it's a nice clear day. Can you just imagine how this looks like on a snowy day, okay? Like these trees in the neighborhood with snow, the mountains out there with snow. I mean, I think quite cute and adorable, just to be honest with you. Okay. I think super, super adorable. All right, so let's take a look at this garage. So it is a full 2-car garage. It does have electric charger area there. It does have a space for your washer dryer there right to the back. And then you do have a really nice looking, I mean, it's a brand new house, brand new water heater. It does have a garage door opener. It's equipped with that. Pretty good looking garage. All right, I do like this little nook here. I think either you could use it as like a little space to put your shoes on and off, or it could be like the way that they're using it here, like it could be like an art spot, something of that nature. All right, so we head up the stairs. Definitely a neutral color palette. I love the look of this flooring. It's a nice LVP. Quite lovely. This home has been staged and the staging is fabulous. So you can see that you can fit like a full sofa here. You've got lots of natural light coming in. And you do have a little electric fireplace. And you could put your TV over that. And you know, here's the thing, the painting is covering it, but it does have the little slot that you can stick here to make sure that you have all your tech cables and all of that stuff. So that's a really nice bonus feature. The home does come with ductless heat pump. So you've got heating and cooling in this house. And you know, the thing is it's like all just ready to move in. You do have an area here for dining. And then it moves through the kitchen. And it's really pretty nice on the cabinetry. It's all slow close. You know, they did a good job here of like making sure that you didn't like lose any cabinet space. So there's a Lazy Susan here in this corner. There's another one in this corner. You've got uppers and they go all the way up to the ceiling. So lots of storage there. You've got storage above your refrigerator. You got a nice stainless steel refrigerator package. You know, stainless steel range, matching Whirlpool, microwave as well. Okay. It's a nice dishwasher. Oh man, this is amazing. You got the nice deep sink here, under mounted, you know, so it's very clean lines. You've got like a beautiful quartz countertop that has some veining in it. You know, it's quite lovely. You've got a bank of drawers here. You've got storage underneath the sink directly. All right, so there's 2 bedrooms up here. Let's have a look at the rooms. Okay. So this would probably be considered like the primary. There isn't really like primary with an ensuite in this home, but this is a nice size bed. This is a king size bed here fitting with 2 nightstands. So the room is a really nice size. It's gonna get some nice light. So this is to the west. And then of course it has a closet inside. Let's have a look inside the closet. Standard closet. Okay. And it's great. All of the rooms have their own heat pumps. So that's really nice. So you can kind of control climate in all the rooms, which is nice, lovely. Here's the secondary room. This is a nice size room. I think you could definitely easily fit a queen size bed in here. And, you know, again, a really nice closet. Yep. With a door. Plenty of storage. All right, so now we'll have a look at the bathroom. So this is the full bath, which is upstairs. And you do have a nice oversized vanity. You've got storage down below. You've got like nice modern light fixture. I think that's a good look, it's cute. And the black continues. Of course, they matched everything, it's amazing. You do have your shower tub combination here. All right. This could be pantry or perhaps a linen closet. I haven't really gotten to show you the outside. So the really cool thing about this unit is it has this pretty amazing deck. And this deck is like, it's almost like an, I'm gonna start calling these things infinity decks, because when you look out, it's almost like there's nothing below you. It's so tall. Okay, and you know, you just get this really nice view of the mountains. I mean, it's quite incredible. It's spectacular, actually. Picturesque. And you know, like you're kind of like surrounded, like you don't necessarily have a lot of trees around you, but the trees are like close by, like you still get that feeling of being in nature, and it's pretty amazing. Now I'm standing outside of 4407. All right, I'm gonna take you through this one because it's a little bit different layout. So let's check it out. I mean, we're basically the same location. This is the next door neighbor. So here, I'm gonna show you the other one. There's the neighbor right there. We walked through that one first. And now we're gonna go ahead and walk through the second one. Let me show you a little bit of the yard. So when we kind of go over here, you see the gate has nice access. Ooh, and look at that peekaboo deck on the lower level. Pretty cute, right? So we're gonna walk through this one and we'll just kind of look at the differences. I mean, I think first you'll notice on the outside, we do have a different paint color. So this one is black, or I guess I would say like maybe like a dark charcoal with like black trim. And then even the exterior architecture looks a little bit different, right? So this one has kind of like these two peaks. Well, I guess maybe three. And the other one just kind of has a single, all right? Not bad, you know, just different. We still have a 2-car garage with a garage door opener, all right? We still have 2 parking spaces here. And then I think a relatively low maintenance yard. So these are gonna be like really cute little shrubs and stuff like that. You just trim these back and they get bigger. Okay. All right, so another 3-bedroom, 1 3/4 bath. So we're into the home, and you know, there's some things that I really like about this house, okay, both of them. They've got a very tall door, so it feels very grand when you're walking in, okay? And you know, not all homes have that, okay? So that way you can kind of see what that looks like. And then it's got like the nice little glass opening there through the top, and then a side panel here, all right? And on this lower level, same as the other one, we do have this lower level room, okay? This could be an office, it could be a guest room, you know, however you would want to use it, okay? And then as we walk through here, we find the same 3/4 bath. So again, meticulous tile work, like really good. I mean, this tiler, I love, okay? We've got the beautiful glass door. We've got the black, you know, faucet. We've got the black hardware, and it's just lovely, all right? You've got beautiful black on the light fixture as well, okay? These homes are right around 1,000 square feet. Now, this is a cool bonus here. we've got a slider from this room to the exterior. And man, you know what I'm noticing? So it's the afternoon. This is usually the hottest time of day out here. And it's shaded, okay? That's what I was gonna say. We're in the shade more or less. So you could come out here, you know, be in a shaded spot and enjoy your side yard. You do, so the view is not as clear here because we're kind of down a little bit lower and the trees are out there covering it up, okay? But still not bad to look at, okay? I mean, it's almost like, I feel like this is almost like kind of like if your house were in like a forest, okay? And that's, I don't know, it's nice. You know, it kind of feels like camping, but you're not camping, you know, close to everything, but out a ways from it, okay? This has the same nook. You know, I think, yeah, it could be, maybe you have a piece of art here, maybe you just have a stand here for when you walk in to take your shoes on and off. All right, so I'm gonna head on up the stairs. We have carpet on the stairs, and it's a nice, again, same neutral color palette. We've got the wider plank LVP, and this one is not staged, so you kind of get a sense of the space, all right? And, you know, it's lovely. I think they did a really good job. The trim is really nicely painted. I like this style of trim. Again, you have a nice feature wall. Oh, and here and in this one, you can see the tech tubing. So there's the slot for the bottom, and then you see it go up to the top. You know, in the other unit, it was covered. But you could easily hang your television there and have a space where you could kind of like hide that stuff, which is a nice bonus add-on, a nice feature. Then we have a really nice looking electric fireplace. Okay. And a second deck. Okay, so we've got another slider. We've got a second deck. Again, partly in the shade. You could still come out here. You could put like a nice table out here and eat a meal outside. It does have, you know, the mountains are out there. I can see them. You know, it's not as direct and as clear as the other unit, but it's there, okay? And that's nice. It's a bonus. It's great. You do have the LED lights. You do have the outlet outside, so you could put Christmas lights. Maybe you put your Christmas tree out there. That would be really fun. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the kitchen. So we have the same Whirlpool stainless steel appliance package. So we've got a nice side-by-side refrigerator. Man, lots of space in there. We have a nice looking range. Beautiful dual element with the warming zone, electric. We've got the microwave above the range. We've got that vented out just like it should be. We've got slow close cabinetry. All right. You know, it's very similar to the other one. We've got this little space. This could be perhaps a spice cabinet or a place to put your cookie sheets and cutting boards. We did not waste cabinet space right here. They did add in the Lazy Susan on this side and this side as well. So you can see that. You see, you get almost the full. You don't waste that. You know, because sometimes if you put the cabinets in, you have like kind of like a dead space back there. So that's a really nice use of space. Oh well, all the manuals are here. Okay. Again, another area for storage. You have uppers. We've got a nice set of cabinetry here. I mean, it's all here. You've got cabinetry above the refrigerator. And then we've got our 2 bedrooms. All right, there's one, and here's another one. You can see the light, like just lots of natural light coming in here. All right, nice size room. Easily fit a queen size bed, nightstand, no problem. So it's almost like a mirror image of the other one. You've got your closet, door opens, You know, the black matching hardware continues. They've even gotten it there here on the where the doors are hung. It's really nice looking. We still have, this could be a pantry or a linen closet space, additional storage of some kind. And we have the full bath for upstairs, all right? We still have the shower tub combination. We've got a nice looking vinyl surround here. It's great. Low maintenance, easy to clean. We've got the black on the white fixture. The black continues throughout. All matching. Storage under the sink. We've got the towel holder. Also lovely. Man, I love these windows. So, see, in this one, you don't have the deck, but you still do get some view, okay? Like from this window, you can see the mountains pretty good. I mean, you know, I would say it's not like as a direct view. Like, you know what, if you talk to this neighbor right here and you just had them go ahead and just trim this tree down, it would be sad, but you know what? It would improve your view. The other neighbor, you could talk to the neighbor there, and maybe, you know, maybe we just take those ones out and then you got a great view. All right. Here, we'll look in this other window before we go see the last bedroom. Yeah, lovely. Okay. They're all double pane windows. Everything is brand new house. You know, I really love this. The canned lights. All right. So they're all on the ceiling. They're all ready to go. You have canned lights here. They're all overhead in the bedrooms. And this is the larger room. All right. This is the room that I definitely think you could fit the king size bed in. With nightstands, no problem. Man, those heat pumps are cranking and I can feel it, and it is amazing because it is a warm day, okay? Like, you know, believe it or not, we have warm days here in Washington, and today is one of them, and we haven't really even gotten to summer yet. So let me just say this. They went above and beyond on the control for the climate in here because you have a heat pump unit in every single room. All right, so you can control climate downstairs, upstairs, all of them independently. And so you don't have to worry about, hey, how are we going to heat this? Is this room going to get enough cool air? All right, because each room, see, there it is, has their own individual unit. And I love that pro, okay? The other thing that I want to point out, and I almost missed it, but they did an amazing backsplash here in the kitchen, all right? Again, precision. They used a beautiful Schluter here. You know, it's really nicely finished. And, you know, like that little bit of detail, you know, makes a real difference, okay? And it just looks really nice, finished edge, and it's beautiful. You know, same thing here in the sink. We've got the nice, deep stainless steel sink, undermounted. Again, a very nice, clean look. We've got the black hardware continued throughout. And again, similar countertop. Beautiful. I mean, for the price, for a brand new house, like literally down the street. Because I mean, when we're pointed this way, I mean, you're basically like downtown Everett is just like literally right there. All right. I mean, like you are like minutes, okay? 5 minutes tops to downtown. You're right over by Forest Park. I mean, like, I think you're like really in a great location. If you need to get down to Mukilteo, you're close to Mukilteo. You know, it's really, really, I think quite a lovely location and really serene. Like, it's quiet. I've been here for like about an hour right now. No peeps, okay? Really, really, you know, like not, you know, it's not a noisy neighborhood is what I'm trying to say.